Good afternoon to the Health Q&A this week. Today is June 4th and it is 3:13 right now. So welcome to this week's Health Q&A. We have a panel of myself. I'm Carmen Wapagijic-Nuchtai, Director of Health Community Wellness. We also have on the panel Lisa Grew. She's our Home Care Manager. Then we have Amanda Wapagijic-Jourdain. She's our Health Promotions Manager. And then we have James Boland, and James Boland is with Mama West Wing North Shore Community Health Services Incorporated, and he is the Addictions and Mental Wellness Counselor. So for this week, I won't be sharing any stats with you today, but we will talk about social distancing or physical distancing. So I will start off, and for this week, I've been asked to let everybody know that our state of emergency declared as part of the Atikamek Anishinaabeg COVID-19 virus bylaw has been extended to Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. This is a period of 60 days. The BCR is posted on the COVID-19 updates section of our website. You can also find the bylaw on this page, in the website, sorry. The previous state of emergency was put in place for 30 days and expired last week. This extended measure will encompass GIMA and Council's election, and allow flexibility on creating and implementing measures for the safety of the community. The team is also working on the store reopening plan to mitigate the traffic and to keep our community safe. We do understand that community has some concerns, and we want to reassure you that we are looking at all your concerns, and we are trying to do our best in mitigating any safety concerns. Next, I will talk a little bit about the gatherings and closures. The Government of Ontario has prohibited all large events and public gatherings of over 5 people. Organizers who have questions about exceptions can always contact Public Health or contact myself or Marina. Organizations such as Atikamek, we have taken the advantage of the virtual option to continue providing services to our members. So as you notice in the flyer and the newsletter, many staff have provided links for you so that you can access their program virtually. This is important, and in order to maintain the physical distancing, that's a measure that we have put in. And it is still important to get that information out. Our programs and services are really important to the community, and we want to ensure that you still have that access. It's just a different type of access now. So we will move on and begin the Q&A, and we'll begin with Lisa and her part.
Hello, I'm gonna explain what social distancing is. Social distancing is physical distancing, and it means limiting the amount of people you come in close contact with and distancing from each other to reduce the opportunity for the virus to spread from person to person. We all need to do our part to stop the spread of COVID-19, and it's vital that we follow guidelines. Do stay home unless essential to do otherwise, for shopping or banking. Do connect with others, but do it virtually, online through Facebook and other social media. Do keep 2-meter distance minimum from others when you're out. Do postpone or cancel, even for small gatherings if you can. And don't put yourself and others at risk.
Okay. Amanda?
So what physical activities can you do while social distancing? So there's online, ymca.ca has some free exercise classes that you could attend. There's also yoga that's online. You can go for walks and hikes in the bush, go fishing, make a garden, Plan outdoor activities with your immediate family. Golfing is now open, so book a tea time. Swimming, bike riding, and cook a meal together as a family. In Atikomaksing, we are still encouraging our parents and families to do some stroller walks. We also have a dance challenge from the Child and Youth Worker program. So it's a 30-second video dancing together with youth and senior. And you can send it to Alyssa Susie at asusie2@wlfn.com. We have the Medium support offered to all community members, so contact Lori Oswagish, Nijai Oswagish, sorry, at 705-920-7200.
Okay, and then we have James.
Ani, I'm going to speak on the emotional aspect. What emotional activities can I do while social distancing? I can speak with a counselor. I can talk to friends on the phone or online, virtually. Can do some beading, making crafts, gratitude activities, like today I am grateful for. And for me, with gratitude always implies an action. So if I have gratitude for something, what can I do to show that? Watch funny movies, watch a movie with somebody else, play board games, connect with nature, self-care activities for family and for self, pet therapy. In Atikomaksing, sharing circles through Zoom Thursdays from 6 to 7 p.m. You can register with Brandon Patatagoose, and one-on-one support offered from Brandon Patatagoose and Joan Elliott as well. Pick and make medicines together. Patricia Toulouse is available to support families with this activity. The Family Wellbeing Program has beading through Zoom every Wednesday. You can contact Teresa McGregor to sign up for this. You can contact also Jen Brito or Tina Nuchitai for support for addictions and mental health. Youth workers giving out plants for families to put in their gardens at home. Am I doing spiritual?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, James.
Okay, English.
Okay, so for the spiritual aspect, what spiritual activities can I do while social distancing? So some of them that we've thought of is meditation on your own, or you can use an app or on the phone or from YouTube. Sit by the water in the community. Can do some drumming, singing, singing bowl used to heal the body, and you can smudge, pray to the Creator, put tobacco down onto Mother Earth and make your prayers and show your thanks and appreciation for the things that we have here on Earth. Ceremonies, cedar tea, could be drinking that. Make sure you only drink 1 cup a day. I know that Brendan did have a good video on cedar tea and how to make that as well, along with Joel. He had put one out as well. So for Atikomaksing, or in Atikomaksing, the Sacred Fire is lit every Monday at the Sacred Grounds. Both Brian and James, they are there to offer support and teachings. Please keep in mind that physical distancing is maintained, and those sessions are from 8:30 to 2:30 every Monday. Summer solstice celebration on June 23rd at 6 p.m. through Zoom. Can contact Teresa McGregor for that. Healthy Babies, Healthy Children is offering FASD Red Moccasin Home Kits. Please contact Beverly Belanger at 705-690-7513. There's also a TikTok challenge through the Child and Youth Worker. Deadline is June 28th. And I'm sure that all of these activities you could find on the flyer or the newsletter as well if you need to search. Lisa?
For the mental aspect, what mental activities can I do while social distancing? Reading a book, finding something new to learn, like doing a craft with your family, building small projects around the house, painting your house, spring cleaning time, Art Sharpa on YouTube. In a Tekmekshing, Mary Fraser is offering on Wednesdays from 1 to 3 Anishinaabe story time online. So you can sign up with Mary Fraser. Ojibwe language every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. Mary Fraser is offering that as well. So you can register with her through email at mfraser@wlfn.com or through Brendan Patatagoose. Tutoring sessions are still available until the end of the school year. So if your children are having a hard time with homework, you can contact Tim Sikinen or Jesse Gorman, and they'll help you get set up with that. Talent show contest with the child and youth workers. So the deadline for that is on Saturday, June 13th, 2020. And again, all of this is being advertised in our community flyers.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so those are it for the Q&As. So now we're going to go to James and welcome him and his what he will speak on. James.
English. Anebozo, Wabamanga and Dishnikash. My spirit name is Grey Wolf, and I live in Sudbury, Ontario, from the Crane clan. And today I have the opportunity to present something to you that was created by our mental wellness and minimal monitoring team by Aaron Kutcher, who is the lead there. And there are several people that are RPNs that facilitate their minimal monitoring support coordinators: Tanya Jordan, Pamela Golden, Kaylee Gagnon, Cheryl Boyer, and Lisa Clark. They were all part of creating this document, and I'm honored to be able to present it to you today. It's in regards to maintaining sobriety and preventing relapse during the COVID-19 pandemic. So the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted everyone. Symptoms of anxiety and depression may worsen during this time due to social distancing and isolation. These feelings can trigger those in recovery to relapse. A relapse occurs when somebody in recovery from drug or alcohol abuse suddenly breaks a sustained period of abstinence. Below are some suggestions to help maintain your sobriety and to prevent relapse. Number one, it's important to fill in your empty time slots. It's very important to find healthy habits. The disruption that COVID-19 has likely caused to your daily schedule is bound to have impacted your emotional well-being in some way. It is very important to find ways to deal with the disruption, especially if you're in recovery from a substance use disorder. Make sure that you're spending your free time with activities that contribute to your recovery and to your well-being. This will help you to stay grounded and maintain consistency in your daily routines. It is very important to not leave yourself with too much idle time. Too much can leave you feeling vulnerable and exposed to relapse. Examples of healthy habits to fill your day could be journaling, arts, crafts, coloring, exercising, reading, calling or virtually connecting with a supportive friend or family, some of which have already been discussed earlier. Number two, be aware of your triggers. It's very important to be aware of what are potential triggers for you. Being aware of what triggers you use, being aware of what triggers you have can assist you to take action to protect yourself from relapse. For many, the feelings of isolation that may have been caused by the COVID-19 social distancing and isolation practice can be a huge trigger to relapse. Other common triggers for relapse may include uncertainty, chronic pain, loneliness, traumatic memories or the resurfacing of traumatic memories, fear, anxiety, stress, the feeling of being overwhelmed, grief or death of a loved one, relapsing into mental illness like depression, anxiety, bipolar, or eating disorders, strained relationships with family members, and financial insecurity. Number three, communicate. Stay connected during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's very important to your recovery. Fortunately, technology and online resources make it easy to interact with people. Online meetings, forums, and chat apps are a great way to engage with other people, including those who are also in recovery. There are many options available to stay connected with family and friends during this pandemic. Being apart doesn't mean we have to be alone. Besides the phone, some other options may include Facebook Messenger, Skype, or Zoom. It could be very beneficial to connect with others in recovery through online 12-step programs, virtual non-Narcotics Anonymous meetings, or Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. They'll provide the outlet and help create accountability, as well as provide a connection that is almost equivalent to being in person at gatherings and groups. Staying accountable, number 4. The most important thing to do when you're isolated in recovery is to stay accountable to somebody other than yourself via telephone, text, or through some other means of communication. This means having a couple of important, trustworthy people that you can check in with every day, whether it is a family member, a sponsor, a counselor, one of our minimum monitoring clinic nurses that I had mentioned earlier, a therapist, or a friend who will give you the strong support that you need to continue in a sober direction. With so many uncertainties during this pandemic, one thing you can control is your sobriety. Make recovery your priority. If you are currently in treatment, continue to participate. Don't be afraid to seek help if you relapse. Mount Westing North Shore Community Health Services Mental Wellness and Minimum Monitoring Program is here to help you in your recovery from drugs and alcohol. And we're open and accepting new patients for addictions and mental wellness support. And if you or a loved one is struggling, you can connect through our clinic for an intake at 705-945-4677 or 1-844-864-0523. Again, for more information, you can contact one of your local clinics, any one of the health clinics at the First Nations that we service along the North Shore, and we'll be glad to provide the support. And I just want to say it's really important to stay connected because we are that human beings. We're a social creature, so this is very unusual for us, and there are people out there that have the time and ability to spend time with you. So Chimiwich for your time. I'm done.
There, look at that, eh? I forgot to press on.
I was waiting for
My
something.
lips are moving, but so sorry, I apologize for that. So thank you very much, James, for that piece. It was when you talk about triggers and being connected, you know, all of these things, you know, really do help in preventing the relapse. And knowing your triggers is really important, and being able to contact somebody when you're knowing that, you know, you may be facing a trigger or on your way to someplace or something, you know, there's always something that may trigger. And it's always good to have that contact support or your sponsor or somebody who can just, you know, speak with you at that time. So thank you very much. And thank you very much for watching our health Q&A this week. We hope you learned something from it and enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions with regards to COVID-19 or anything that the organization is implementing, or you have any questions or any suggestions, we're always open to hear from you. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Miigwech.